Order filled. Order filled.
People can hear you.
Hả?
Order filled.
Hey, hi. Sorry, I did not see your message. Hey, Jamilus, how are you? Basically, this is Bison, okay? Bison is here. Yesterday's setup was working pretty good yesterday. Okay. So right now, price is in the zones, but somewhere around here. So I think it might could all the way to this other block. Okay, but I already entered buy somewhere around here. I buy because I want to sell. Okay, so basically today buy at sell. All right. You look at the D1 time frame, consecutive 2-day bearish, the target I'm looking at around this level. Okay. Again, my stop loss is somewhere just slightly below the wick. Okay, and this is gonna be my sell zone here. So basically I buy because I want to sell somewhere around at these zones. And yesterday recap, right? If you were to watch like my stream, I think yesterday I streamed twice. Yesterday our entry was here. Okay, our entry was here. Okay, and it hits TP, and you see that from here is basically this is demand and you can see that same demand is rising back up again almost for that pip, and then from that, okay, you want to trade, you can sell when price pull back because this is your another confirmation. Price close below. Now we can see that price still make a lower low, lower high, lower low. Now you cannot wait for the pullback, either pull back here or maybe somewhere around this FVG. You can just mark this FVG if you want to. Okay, but again I just mark here for the FVG, but I want to see first if I want to sell at this FVG, but another zone I think it's better. RR is somewhere around here. Now price in the like H4OB slightly, we might say that this is liquidity, this is the order block. So if I'm going to like draw basically this is gonna be the like the buy zone. Okay, if let's just put here, but I have entered small buy already, but you might need to prepare for stop loss as well. Stop loss put below the wick. Okay, like small buy, which is you can have like small buy here, like right now, like current market somewhere around this. Okay, like first buy, which you can buy here. I bought already somewhere around close to the zones. Okay, so basically like M15 we can see that it's already like sideways before it break out, right? Now you can see that also being sideways, but I already buy. Okay, so basically I buy somewhere around here. So basically you can say that this is a first buy zone. Second buy zone you can aim for like this box somewhere around the box. If the order block is up to here, okay, but if you want to like narrow down the zones, you can put this second buy zone here, then you put the stop loss. You can put stop loss 43.10, your SL. Okay, this is your entry. One entry already. Entry buy at your own risk. Okay, manage your risk. Don't follow my setup. I need to put like not financial advice. Do not do not trust me. Okay, one entry, first entry here, entry buy. I will just put first entry buy here, second entry let's put somewhere around this the zones. Okay, yesterday has already good trade. So basically, if you already make a profit yesterday, today Friday, so even trade, if you want to trade, just make do a small lot size. If not, then the better don't trade. Okay, usually Fridays. So this is gonna put like second buy entry. Okay, second buy entry here. Stop loss same. It's just being sideways again, right? You look this at M5 side, M15 be like being sideways, right? Being sideways here, and then now sideways again. But recap, okay, let's just recap our setup yesterday. Okay, this was the yesterday setup. I put some of my trading journal already. This one. So basically, this was the setup. Okay. Okay, I will say that if H1 closing with bearish candle, right, you wait for the pullback. We're gonna sell at this level, and then I say that this are gonna be like demand zone. Okay, this one I'm not looking because price have taken, and price has broke out. You can see this is the H1 like sideways, and then of course pretty good, right? You see that price went up to the zone. It go down to our demand, right? This level. This was about London session. Right, you see London. This was that went up, Asia overlap, then London high, London low, and then price went up again. Okay, so you see there pretty good setup, right? And then come back, then you did pull back to the zone. So right now it break all the way now. Right now it's somewhere around this. So basically this is a second support, right? Price slowly like slightly went down to somewhere around this zone. So the setup that I'm looking at, which is right now here, this is scalping. We're gonna see how price gonna like react, because it seems they might want to go back here. So if you want to trade again, right, this is just go for a small lot. Okay, you might have to go for small lot, meaning that now price break the out of the box. Okay, it might want to like come in the box here, is the zone, and then continue, or we don't know, right? Or we just want here, test here and then go. So it's depends. We just trade based on what we can see. Okay, I trade future. Okay, so my entry is already like somewhere around below, slightly below, somewhere around here. But I risk how many percent? I risk, but my RR is about 1 to almost 1.4 R for my futures account. Yeah. Okay, I hold the positions quite long already for the buy entry, because you can see the price not go anywhere. Okay, from the low here to the high is 150 pips. Right, from if you were to buy here, seen here, right, about 150 pip, and then okay, H1 closing bullish candle, we can see that they might have clearly liquidity. So this a lot of liquidity from here. Basically this is the buy zone, right? Like from the bond, the wick. So we monitor here if you were to buy, and then if you want to sell the FVG. But this FVG I'm not really like it, because when I trade with the FVG, this one I don't trade when I see this kind of FVG. But we're gonna see how price react to this zone. Okay, Can you see my screen? Why it show that the connection is not very good? Don't know why. I'm gonna stream another maybe 20 to 30 minutes, and then I think I'm going to end it. End it. It seems like no volume, yeah. Look, our entry M15. Maybe later or tomorrow. And then it's today is Friday, is it? You see that in M5 it's just really sideways, you know. My target, I want to look somewhere around here first. This is M15. Slightly somewhere here, but you can look in M5. M5 sideways, before that also sideways break, pull back, and now also being sideways. So maybe I think I just want to end the stream because there's no volume. I stream almost 1 hour. I just move like this. So if come back here, I'm gonna have another buy entry somewhere around this zone. My stop loss gonna have really tight, maybe around 09 or 10, depend. If his stop loss, okay, if my like I did invalidation, right, then I think I'm gonna look at somewhere second for 4,300, somewhere around that zone. Plus I'm gonna monitor these zones somewhere here and then go down here, because we do have like quite FVG fair value gap somewhere around that zone. If not, then this is gonna be the big zone, meaning that if I go in the zone, I'm gonna wait for confirmation and then I'm gonna buy somewhere around here. Okay, but of course today buy at is sell. Okay, today buy as goal is sell. So sell, where we sell, we're gonna sell here. If you want to sell, I'm gonna like these zones. Okay, so right now can't do anything. Okay, really cannot do anything. Okay, just look at H1 bullish. This is M5 sideways. Okay, you look at M5. Go to give me the TP for the future. Okay, it almost hit my TP, but it's not. I'm holding for very long already. If hit my TP, I'm gonna close. I mean for my futures account. Slightly, just give me 4 contract. I need 4 contract more. 29. not 29, M15, M15, maybe back to this 27. This is like 20 pip, 79, 5 contract. I need 5 more contract. 5 more contract, enough 5 more contract. Like 40 pip. Where's that 40 pip? It hit my stop loss. For my this entry, my stop loss I think somewhere around there. I'm risking like 440. My stop loss cost me $450, and then my TP is about 1.5k. So the RI is about 1.4, almost 1.4. Now I already 1-to-1 already, because now already earn sub 7, almost 800 for my future, but I haven't closed yet. I'm risking $450. Now is, if I want to close now, it's about 2 hours already, but still hold. Now it's $800. Yeah, just go back up to somewhere around this. You're gonna hit my TP slightly above that. You see it, come back. Okay, now is the 1 hour candle change. So okay, prepare here. Okay, don't over trade first entry here, but you see that whenever it being sideways, right, just exit. I mean, just like feeling like exit the entry, and then we can have second buy entry here. Because okay, go back to H1, right? H1 the OB, I think it might want to come back here. So we have no idea. What we can do, you just manage your risk. Just manage your risk, okay? They might want to come back to here, then go up. That's why we have second plan. Just being sideways, by the way. Now, okay, it's my like breakout of M15 or even like M5, right? Meaning that in that case, if you haven't enter, okay, you wait here, you're gonna have really tight stop loss. But if you enter buy here and you did not close, you can hold it and you just ask yourself where your stop loss. Second entry is here, okay? Okay, if you haven't have any entry, you wait at these zones. Second buy entry somewhere around here. Now the H1 is not very nice. Shall we just look at H4? H4 show us the countdown bar. One more hour. You're gonna see how H1 gonna close this one. If this one can close with bullish candle, meaning H4 gonna give us the price action. If H1 closing with red, enough H4 going with red, meaning that I think I will buy until my hit stop loss based on this. So prepare for your stop loss as well. Okay, his entry, rejection, the zones. Go, go, go. Okay, I think yesterday our setup was in like the Asia like overlap as well in, I think in like in H1 somewhere. Yeah, so now you can see that, so now price went into the other block, right, at the, you know, like 43.20, and then you bounce how many pip, they just say 200 pip, 250 pip. This is how many percent FIBO? 50%. 50% FIB. Almost. Small lots. Okay, guys, don't overtrade. Okay, let me see. Can we see? If I'm gonna have really tight stop loss, like bigger lot size, so stop loss will be only 43.19. Based on M1, if you like, you know, if you go for the like bigger lot size, right? Your stop loss should be at 19, which is only like how many pip? This is a 23 20, like 20 like 10. So you put like 19, that over 10 zone. This is the zone. My stop loss, I put, yeah, slightly below the wick. I put like below this wick. Okay, just now about like 20 something only. Okay, percent. Okay, guys, if H1 closing like that, H4 gonna close with bearish, meaning that we're gonna see like a next hour. I think we're gonna see like someone gonna see they are still selling gold. Okay, but if there's a bounce from here and then H1 can bounce and then like close above, like, you know, and price action from these zones. If not, okay, we're gonna look for the next support somewhere around that zone here, which means gonna hit our stop loss. If today hit the stop loss, I think that will be like, I don't want to trade already, because usually Friday like, you know, graph, we're gonna choose based on last week, right? You see that last week closing with the strong bullish candle. So I'm not sure whether price gonna pull back here and then show at the rejection for the weekly candle somewhere around here before it's rising. So if come to this zone, definitely gonna hit our stop loss, and that's it. I'm gonna exit the market for today. Okay, this is my first trade. Got hit stop loss. Yeah, I don't want to trade already. I'm gonna do my other things. Then Monday I'm gonna come back again, because I don't want to risk like yesterday profit. Okay, yesterday is already pretty good yesterday, so today my lot size not very big. Okay, somewhere around this zone can enter again. Okay, so now go to buy here or you want to wait. All right, it's all up to you. All up to you. Manage your risk. Where I need to pick here.